Hi, my name is Michael Rosado Bennett, and I want to tell you a little story about a very dear friend of mine named Brian. I'm a filmmaker, and for the last couple of years, I've been working on this film called Alive Inside, and miraculously it got into Sundance, miraculously it won the Audience Award. Amazing. But the whole time I was finishing that film, the most amazing documentary film I've ever seen was happening right in front of my eyes, and I couldn't film it. When I met Brian, he was working on Wall Street, but he was never a Wall Street guy. I mean, he skateboarded to work. The truth was he was in love with the outdoors, with hiking and surfing and skiing and music. And the most important thing to Brian, maybe because he's lost people close to him, like his sister, his family and friends, his friendship was always there. It helped many people, and it certainly helped me. You see, I live in New York City and I have my beautiful family, but I still felt strangely lonely until we moved across the hall from Brian. Our families became best friends. We crossed that hallway 3 million times. I was like Kramer. Hey. I felt at home. I felt like I was part of a village. And that was all I needed, and we were happy. I don't know what started it, but all of a sudden, Brian started writing songs. He'd go into his office and he'd start writing music from the moment he got off work Friday night. He'd stay up till 5 in the morning writing. And then the same thing all day and all night Saturday and all day and all night Sunday. And then he would get up Monday morning and go to that job that he hated. I'd never seen anything like it. They say you create music because you have something to say that language just can't hold. They were some of the saddest songs I've ever heard. It was as if there was something inside of Brian that wouldn't let him go. He wrote 300 songs in those 3 years. Why did he write them? I don't know. Maybe deep inside, Brian knew something was coming. This whole time, inexplicably, Brian's body started falling apart. He was having trouble playing guitar and singing. Me and my buddies, we knew his heart was aching. He was depressed. We were like, man, what's going on, Brian? You gotta snap out of it. Please come back to us. But Brian couldn't or wouldn't snap out of it. And then the doctor told us that what he had wasn't a broken heart, but ALS. And then all of us who loved him had to watch him fall apart as his hands stopped working, as his voice stopped working, as he stopped being able to play guitar, stopped being able to sing. He came to me a couple of times and said, Mike, I'm done. I got no more in me. I'm done, man. Man, that hurts when it's your buddy who says something like that. His buddies, his wife, and I, we understand what's going on with this guy. He's a surfer and a skier, and a singer. What does a guy like this live for when his body fails him? We got to give this guy something to live for. At some point, it dawned on us, the only thing still working perfectly for Brian is music. What if we make an LP out of the best of those 300 songs? Beautiful songs that no one has ever heard. And a lot of our friends are going to help. My brother's going to help. He's a Grammy Award-winning songwriter. Scott, one of Brian's other best friends, is involved in a recording studio in Asheville. Rod Stewart's backup singers are going to sing with us. And the lead singer from Marcy Playground, John Wozniak, he's going to sing. And I'm a documentary filmmaker, and I'm going to make a little film out of this. You can help us make this last dream come true for our friend. And in return, we'll give you this amazing album, our documentary film. We're also going to invite you to a benefit concert that we're going to do after this is all complete. But what I'm really looking forward is that moment when Brian holds the LP that we've made in his hands and he puts it on the turntable for the first time and listens to it. And I hope when he listens to it, he flies. We want you to be there too, in that moment. We need you to help us bring to life Brian's songs.